Alright guys, so in this video I want to quickly talk about all of the different tips and tricks that I want to share with you guys for the mini game that we have for BTS collaboration. And just to start off, right now I'm currently in around top 150th place. So that's where I am for Dynamite. I finally got to the permission to dance, so I'm going to be doing that soon so that I could get ranking for that. We have 6 days remaining. So let me show you guys all the tips and tricks and things that you guys really want to do in order to get a little bit of a higher score. All right, so first of all, let's talk about the story mode. I kind of neglected this and you guys probably saw it in my previous video, but make sure to go and clear all of this first in order to at least get all the free army bombs that are able to be earned through the stages. All right, so once you do these stages, which is really easy and it does require tickets, so I do recommend you guys to do this first. It is going to give you free army bombs for the first time clear, which is like I said, very easy. So make sure to do that in order to get more army bombs in order to pull. And then of course after that you want to focus on Dynamite as well as permission to dance right now, because that is going to be the first season. All right, so with that out of the way, let me talk about the kind of setting that I recommend you guys to use, especially when you guys are playing the rhythm game as well as the running. All right, so for the controls, this is preference. All right, it depends on what you want to focus on. If you guys are really used to playing the oven break style, then the bottom one is going to be a bit easier because the jump and the slide is on the side to side. But for me, I do go with the preset right here with the first control with jump and slide on the right as well as side to side on the left. But the most important thing I think is going to change a lot of scores are going to be coming from the rhythm concert area. So this is going to be the rhythm portion of the game where you have to, you know, tap on the dots as well as the lines. For the concert speed, I recommend you guys stay at 1.8 or 2.0. All right, if you guys go a little bit faster, it definitely gets a lot faster than 2.0. 2.0 honestly in like the expert stage is pretty fast. All right, so I recommend you guys to stay at 2.0 or 1.8 depending on where you guys want to be. I'm sure you guys already saw some of the videos where you do 0.1 and then, you know, you see a ton of tiles come out, so I don't recommend you guys do that. Personally, I play at 2.0, and for the timing compensation is really on the lag as well as, you know, some of the delays that you guys may have. You guys can try it out for yourself, but I don't use it anymore. I just kind of left it at default, which is 0. And then the important thing here is going to be the background transparency as well as lane transparency. All right, so this is going to be for those players who are having difficulties looking at the you know, color of the tiles because it is purple on purple. If you guys want to get rid of that, then I recommend you guys to just put all of the background transparency at 30%, which is going to be the minimum, as well as the lane transparency at 80%, which is going to allow you to actually see the lines as well as the tiles in a different color. All right, so it's not going to be purple on purple, or it's not going to be like a, you know, invisible purple on purple, but it's actually going to make your lane black, as well as the background, you know, you don't really see the background. So let me show you guys in the tutorial real quick. So here we go, guys. If you guys look at it right now, you guys can see that the whole lane are all black, and you can really kind of distinguish the you know, the tiles from the dots. All right, or I mean the lane from the dots. So if you guys are having difficulties looking at the you know, the color, and you guys are having hard time actually seeing you know, distinguishing them, then make sure to change the transparency and things like that, which will make it easier for your eyes. All right, I know it definitely can be a little bit difficult for you guys, especially for those people who are not used to the rhythm game style. You know, when you have a lot of tiles flying at you, it definitely is hard to distinguish whether it's a line, whether it's like a, you know, an individual dot that you need to press or hold. So make sure to do that if you guys are having difficulties looking at it. And now quickly talking about the you know, little tips and tricks that you guys can use inside of the actual gameplay. Let me kind of give you guys a tip while you guys watch my you know, Dynamite hard stage where I got a full combo, or close to a full combo without having any misses. So as you guys start the music, you're gonna be able to see that the army bombs as well as the jellies and the coins that you get is gonna actually follow the beat of the music. I kind of talked about this in my previous video, but make sure to know what the music is. All right, I personally didn't know any of the music except Butter. All right, because that's the only song that I kind of listened to previously before the collaboration. So just keep that in mind. The army bombs and the jellies and the coins are actually going to follow the rhythm as well as the beat of the music. All right, if you guys listen carefully, you're gonna be able to hear that. All right, you know, the little ding ding sound that you get from collecting these are going to follow the beat. All right, and then so for any of the you know, ones that you guys see here where you have to jump, I do recommend you guys wait a little bit that you guys get kind of close to the obstacle before you guys actually start jumping. All right, because there is that little, I would say, a little lag that is not there inside of oven break, that if you do jump a little bit too early, this was kind of a thing in the Black Pearl Island as well, but you will actually hit the obstacle, especially if it's a single jump one. Then you guys definitely want to kind of do a little bit of a delayed jump in order to actually hit all of the jellies, as well as not get hit by the obstacle. And then now once you guys get into the rhythm part of the game, right, the rhythm part is going to take practice. All right, it took me a long time before I actually got to doing a zero miss and try to get at least the best combo that I can. All right, so there are a couple of things that you want to keep in mind. So this is something that I figured out afterwards. Playing for a long time, I was stressed out myself, especially with the connecting line one, right? So the one that is connected with 2 tiles and a line, you need to hold on to the dot until the last dot appears. So it's going to be connected with 1 dot in the bottom and then 1 dot on top. So you want to hold on the moment you see the first dot, and then you have to let go once you see the last dot, all right, the end dot. All right, or if you keep on holding on to it, then you're actually going to miss the last dot, and then you're going to mess up your combo. All right, so make sure to do that. And then for any of the diagonal sliding ones, you really just have to follow it. It is kind of difficult in the beginning, so you do need to keep that in mind while you guys are playing the game. All right, so make sure to do that. And then, of course, I would say, first of all, you should definitely practice with the normal and then the hard, and then go on to the expert after you guys get one of the best scores that you guys definitely can get while playing normal and hard. All right, so all of these scores are going to add up to your final score that you're going to use for the competition or your ranking. So don't neglect on the normal and the hard mode, guys. That's really going to be where it's gonna come down to where you can actually do a full combo without messing up as much as expert mode. All right, so that's kind of a quick tip that I wanted to give you guys. I know some of you guys were asking me about the transparency, some of you guys were asking me about the line part and things like that, so I wanted to kind of go into detail on it and just also share with you guys the gameplay that I have of Dynamite, playing it hard and with 0 misses. All right, which was kind of surprising for me. I was stressing out a little bit, but I was able to do it finally with all the BTS cookies collected, as well as their costumes, because their default costume is Dynamite. So I was able to get a lot higher score than I previously did in my previous video. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys found it helpful. Good luck with your runs that you guys have left for about 6 days right now for Dynamite, as well as Permission to Dance, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.